Okay. First, here we are importing the required libraries, and libraries required for visualization. And from sklearn, we are importing all these. Then we are importing the data set. Here, I am giving my path of the train.csv data set. After that, we are finding the correlation between these, and then printing them. After we are finding these correlation between these two by using group by, and by calculating the mean and sorting the values by using sort function. And after we are doing some calculations on this data. First, we are printing the column names, and after we are using the head function to print the first five values, then the info of the table. After, we are using this describe function to print a whole table. To print the bar graph, we are plotting the graph between these two. For this, we are using the matplotlib library, and for colors, all this we are using libraries from Seaborn library. Then we are printing this confusion matrix. Then we are calculating the mean of the survived based on the gender and printing it. Then we are printing again printing the bar graph of this confusion matrix. Female and male both survived. And after this, we are importing import importing from stats mod from specified stats. Then we are drawing a correlation graph. Then we are printing all these columns and calculating the group by. After that, we are creating the family size feature by using these two columns. Then we are seeing if the person is alone or not, based on his family size. And and uh, and here we are also using a fair also for to calculate the missing value, and we will replace it with median. Then we categorize into four ranges. Then to check the unique values of the title, we are printing these. And and for data cleaning, we are first mapping all these. Then we are selecting the features and converting the pandas to numpy array for training the model. After, we are importing the required libraries for model building, and then creating a Gaussian naive Bayes object and fitting these train X and train Y. And after that, predicting on the given text data. Next part will be continued by my friend Venkat.
Initially, we are importing the libraries like pandas, numpy, and the random, and then we started with the visualization of the given data set, and then we are reading the file, we are reading the glass data set right here, and we are printing the columns with the various data types, objects, and these are the table that we have created, mm, and that we read from the data set, and this is the description of the class with the different classes. There is a number of sample associated with the each class. And then here we have described the overall data here. Mm, Then right here, we are checking the data types of the each column. Uh, Here we are observing the data quality and checking if there are only null values in the list of them. And then here we are visualizing the data analysis between the count and type. And then here we are importing the warnings and checking the distribution of the futures. This is the histogram that is plotted here. Here we find out the correlation between different futures. Here we are creating a new features for calcium and the sodium. Here we created the column list to created the above. In this, the statistical improvement checks for the variables. We are importing the stats models and we have created a columns. Here we are passing X and Y to the train test and splitting the data right here with train and the test, and passing the X and Y to the both train and test split. And here we are processing the data and normalizing the data as the given futures in the different scale, and the fitting the data to the NAI based model. Here we have imported the some Gaussian and NB to um, make the NAI base. We have initialized the NAI base algorithm here and the predicting the test data and the unseen data. And we have printed the KNN accuracy that is like 71% or something. Here we are fitting the data to the linear SVM model and initializing the support vector for the algorithms and predicting the data test of a model, and we have printed the final report here. Thank you.